Welcome to the Full Time Show. We live. Today, what I want to talk to y'all about is bitterness, and heartbreak. You got to learn to live your life and take the bitter with the sweet. You know, what don't kill you only make you stronger. That's what a old wise man once told me. He said, "Man, what don't kill you make you." And you hate hearing good advice. Like when you hear good advice, but sometimes people give good advice at the wrong time. Right at the heel of the wound. Hey, I done been through heartbreak. I done been through the miss. Uh, I done been through heartbreak. I done been through the pain. And you just got to learn how to let that energy go, because it's negative energy. Any type of heartbreak or anything you done felt in your life is negative energy. And you got to learn how to let it go. Once you learn how to let go of negative energy, more positive, then, your life will be more positive. Each and every day is a step forward. It's not a step back. You got to take that step forward. See, some people think they stepping forward, and really what they doing is stepping back. You got to face your addictions in life. You got to face all of your wrongdoings, all of the skeletons in your closet. You know what I'm saying? You got to face that one day. You got to face all of the wrong you done did. Karma going to catch up with you. I don't care who it is. I am a firm believer in karma. Karma will catch you when you least expect it. As you out there doing wrong to people, it seems like it never catches up with you. But when you try to change your life and you try to do what's right and try to do what's good, then all of the karma you did in your life, it starts falling on you. When you start thinking, "Oh, I'm doing good," I'm, you know what I'm saying? When you change your life and you start living good, and then you start remembering all of the wrong things that you've done to people in your life, throughout your life. The homeboy that you talked about. Maybe you had a best friend that couldn't read and you talked about it, but just because you could read better than him. People grow up and they get a inferiority complex, and they have that, think they're your friend, and you wonder why they don't socialize around you or have nothing to do with you. Even if you was just playing, sometimes things that we say to people and people take it the wrong way, you know what I'm saying? And they can hold a grudge against you your whole life and you never know it. That's why I'm saying, if you got a grudge with anybody, it's good to go let them know whatever the grudge is, whatever that problem you got with a person 15, 10, 20 years ago, whatever problem you had with that person, man, it's good to go ahead and let that out in the open. Don't hold something how do that person know you got a problem with them? They just know you always mugging them when they see you. They don't know why you mugging them. You just mugging them for no reason. They have no clue why you mugging them. So it's good to let people know what your problem is, though. Like if you got a problem with them, man, don't sit there and have a problem with a person and not telling them what the problem is. Because that just create more negative energy. Now both of y'all just sitting there mugging each other, looking like y'all want to kill each other. And don't now one of y'all got the nerve to sit back and, man, why you looking at me like that, man? What's the problem? I done got some of my best friends like that. We'd be in a club or a store or somewhere. Why is you mug? He was like, "Man, I thought your name was like," nah. And it was a misunderstanding. He thought I was somebody else. He thought I was Gerard. He wanted to kill Gerard. Just because I looked like Gerard, And when I got close up on him and approached him, it looked like he was going to swing on me. But he ain't swing on me. He gave me a chance to talk, and he seen that he knew Gerard's voice. He knew I wasn't Gerard. He's like, "Man, I thought you was somebody else. Man, I'm sitting up here mugging you, ready to fight you." He said, "Man, I'm glad you came over and spoke to me like a real man. Because, man, I'm like, man, I'm mugging you too. Like, man, what is you? I don't even know you, dude. What is you looking at me like that for? Is it a problem?" And some people scary, some scary people never address their problem. You can't be scared. You can't call yourself a man and you scared of another man. You're not a man. If you scared of any other man, I feel like you're not a man. If you scared of any other man. But the world is full of scary people that don't want to face their own problems. How can you reach your goal if you don't want to face the problems that's holding you back from your goals that you set? If you see yourself being a millionaire 10 years from now, but you got spending habits on eating fast food and traveling and doing this and that and all type of other things, and you got bad habits and you ain't trying to control them bad habits or trying to change the ways of how you spend money and how you save money, how can you accumulate money? Because most of the rich people accumulate money. They didn't just get rich overnight. Now they saved. They made the right investments. And when you make an investment, like that stocks and bonds, when you make an investment, you might put some money down on this butterscotch lotion stock or something, and then it might jump up and you might make $50,000. But you might take you 6 months before it jump up. Stocks jump up and they jump down. You might lose on your investment. So that's what you do with your time. In these apps and everything, like as you invest in your time, right? If you're on social media, as you invest in your time trying to market, why not go get a marketing degree? You can take a class online and get your marketing degree, And they're going to teach you the same thing you already know. Start off by selling TikToks if you're trying to really make money on the app. That's how a lot of people that's making a lot of money on here selling TikToks. They get it to 1,000 followers. It's some kid right now that ask their parents to pay $50 or $100 so they can buy an account so they can go live on TikTok. This TikTok is big business. That's just if it take you 2 weeks to get 1,000 followers and you and you get 10 different accounts or whatever. But before you sell them accounts, I think you would have to link them to different IP addresses. So you're gonna have to have a lot of devices. But once you sell them accounts or whatever, then you can 10 more accounts with them same devices. So it'll be like marketing. But I see people selling TikTok accounts. Somebody asked me, was I trying to sell my TikTok account? No, this is my show. This is the full-time show. No, we're not trying to sell. We're not trying to sell this account. This account authentic. Really, my other 4x account that I first had on there, that had the little Kobe on the front of it, the game, how I spell it, FOETIMEZ. That account, it won't let me log into it, so I had to create a new account. Because I originally came on her FOETIMEZ. But that's good. Can't nobody else get that account. Can't nobody else come on her and spell 4x like I spell it on Instagram. Because the original way I spell it, I had it on her too first. I just can't remember my password. But in life is too short for you to be holding grudges against somebody that you love deep down in your heart. Or even if you want to love them, the love ain't the same no more. But you can truly say that you love that person. Life too short to be sitting up holding grudges. That's when you bitter. You hear me? If you still holding grudges from last year about somebody, you bitter. You gotta let that go. I don't care what type of relationships is, overrated. A person can say that and still be bitter. You can't let nobody get you down. You got to live your life to the fullest, man. You got to let that negative energy go. If you're in a relationship and y'all always fighting and getting into it, or if you're in a marriage or whatever, man, and y'all only reason why y'all feel like the only love you got for that person is because y'all got kids together, don't just hang on to something that God's trying to, pull you away from. Positive energy trying to pull you away from something, and you feel all the negativity flowing, then, you could say that, relationship by just moving away. Like breaking up, sometimes that savages a relationship, though. Like that could savage a relationship where them two people could get back together and be stronger than they ever was. Because they spend so much time away from each other, and they can value each other's, trust. If you never give up on somebody that you claim you really loved, you can't really never give up on that person. you know. But if that person give up on you, don't give up on yourself though. I don't care what nothing happens, whatever goes on in your life. If the people that give up on you, you know what I'm saying? I'm not telling you to give up on them, but never give up on yourself just because other people don't find you interesting or other people don't find you entertaining, you know, or you know what I'm saying? People make excuses for their own misery and for their own suffering. Always judging somebody else. That's what us humans do. We always think we know more than the next person. You can learn something from a fool. That's what I learned, you know. And the wise man did build his house up on a rock, you know. And I've been building my house up on unsolid ground for so long. Why should I continue to build my house up on unsolid ground? You know, so when a big bad wolf come and say, "Hey, let's come over here and hey, you want to smoke this? You know, or you want to do this, or you want to do that?" And chit chat and get, you know what I'm saying? It can't devour. The devil come to kill, steal, and destroy. I don't care what nobody say. Just evil people come to kill, steal, and destroy. I ain't gonna just say the devil. You evil humans come to kill, steal, and destroy. People with no values in life, you know. They so miserable that they want to kill somebody else. They want to take somebody else's precious life away from them because their life is so messed up, you know. Cause they in bondage, you know what I'm saying? It's all sinful nature. It's all time, you know what I'm saying? The time that you spend with your energy, the time you give other people's your energy is valuable. How much wasted energy have you spent on somebody else that you could have been loving yourself? You know? So you don't gotta be in a relationship with no one but the most high, but truly within yourself to find love within yourself. And then you find the grace and see how far you fell and that's when people go to looking at stuff like, man, this is a hologram. I'm inside the Matrix, you know what I mean? Even in the movie The Matrix, people don't even understand the Matrix, the love that Neo has for Trinity, you know what I'm saying, where he had to make a choice. You know, you can't save everybody. You can't save your brother, you can't save your mama. You got parents out here that can't save their kids. Kids getting, that girl just got killed by the police, man. I don't know, she got into a fight with somebody over a house being tore up. Like, I guess the house was messy and they was arguing with some other girl. The police got called. And then the girl ended up dead. Man, that is sad. That is really very sad. That's not right. It's really sad. It's really sad, man. That's why I say life is too short. Somebody probably feel bad like they got into it with her, like a family member or something or whatever. I just want y'all to know that, man, she in peace, man. Because I know somebody probably, even though that's their daughter, the mama probably was arguing with her daughter. Now she feel bad because her daughter got killed. I say don't hold grudges. We hold grudges against our kids because they went in the icebox at 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning and ate up all the ice cream. Now I'm holding a grudge for a week. You know, nobody know how short their time is. We here today and then we gone tomorrow.